joining us today on Come and See here at SSJ at Home. We have a treat this morning. I don't normally interview young people, so I'm actually more nervous than they are today. And we've not ever interviewed more than one person at a time. We've always just interviewed just one person representing a particular ministry or Bible study or program. But this morning is our exception. We have Michael Thomas, who is a 14-year-old and is homeschooled here in the Woodlands, and Isabel Neman. Is that how you pronounce your last name, Isabel?
Yes.
Okay, Isabel's 16, and she's been an altar server for about 8 years. Michael's been an altar server for about 5 years. And they're going to be telling us this morning what it's like to be an altar server. And we're going to start with that one. Isabel, tell me exactly how being an altar server has sort of formed you and your faith, and has it enriched your spiritual life at all?
It definitely has enriched it. When I was younger, I didn't really pay attention to the masses because I was young and that's what you do. But getting involved so young helped me pay attention, and it helped me realize what I was missing when I wasn't.
So you enjoy serving?
I do, yes.
Yeah. How often do you serve?
Before COVID, I would try and serve every Sunday at the 5:45 Mass, but since the pandemic, I haven't served in a while.
You have not? Okay.
Mm-hmm. The church won't allow it yet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay. Michael, tell me your experience about the experience of serving and how it's affected your spiritual life.
I think it's definitely helped me to be the person I am today. Just going up there and just having the feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm serving God right now, and it might seem a little different because you're kind of helping out the priest, but through that you're helping God, and it's helped me just for my faith so much.
So you ever get nervous that you're gonna spill something or or drop something?
When I started, it was like, okay, don't mess anything up. But now that I've kind of done it, it's okay. Well, I know what to do, so it's not a lot of pressure. And the first few times I did it, even after I did it like 10 times, I was still nervous because all the people out there just sitting in the pews watching me, just handing the priest the ciborium or whatever. But yeah, not anymore. It just, I don't really get nervous.
Isabel, how about you? Isabel, can you hear me? We're going to come back to Isabel here in a minute. Tell me how you got started, Michael, in the altar service.
Well, when we went to the Mass, after I'd gotten my first communion, I believe, we would watch the Mass and I'd see the altar servers up in the sanctuary, and I asked my dad, I said, what are they there for? And so then he told me, they're altar servers. They help out the priest for the Mass and everything. And we were walking out of the church, and he said, you can become an altar server. And I said, wait, really? He goes, yeah. And he said, you could probably just ask, one of the leaders there. And I was like, okay, let's do it. So, we went and we talked to, I think it was Steve, but also some friends of ours, Mr. Robbie. We kind of talked to him because he was friends of ours, and we would do like a monthly little get together for the church with them, and so we kind of got involved through that.
Okay, Michael, thanks. Isabel, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you froze up there for just a minute, so I'm glad you're back. How about you? I was asking Michael a minute ago, anytime, have you ever been nervous or anything about dropping anything or whatever?
Yeah, I definitely have been nervous. I definitely have never dropped anything. And when you're on the altar serving, if you make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. After Mass,
Okay. Well, we're having just a little bit of an audio difficulty with Isabel this morning, but so let me try you again here in a minute. Michael, I'm going to ask you how people who would be interested after seeing this video, or even if they were interested before seeing the video, how do people sign up to become an altar server? Who do they need to talk to?
Well, so I kind of started in a kind of a odd way. I kind of just, went up to one of the acolytes. I went to Steve. He's there almost all the time.
Yeah.
And just went up and I said, hey, how do I, do this? How can I be an altar server? And he just went through it, and you just talk to, the way I did it, I just talked to some of the leaders there. Like I think I talked to Father, and also talked to some of the acolytes who were there, and they got me started on it. So
okay. And Isabel, you would recommend it to others who would want to become involved, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And how did you first become involved in the ministry?
I became involved because my siblings, I have two older siblings, and they were both altar servers before me. So my mom had put them into altar serving and then put me and my younger brother into it. And so it was kind of like a family tradition.
Excellent. Well, that's a good thing to continue. I'm sure you are happy to have had that opportunity. So I wish you both well. I apologize about the audio difficulties this morning, but I think we were able to glean plenty of experiences and knowledge and give some folks the how-to of how to get signed up at the church if they want to become an altar server. It's an important ministry. It's one that certainly enhances the liturgy. And we are appreciative and thankful to both of you for participating and helping the church in the unique way that you do. So you guys go back to school and
darn it.
Yeah, it's good to talk to you, and thanks for being such good sports today.
Thank you.
You guys have a good day. Thank you. Michael Thomas and Isabel Neman here this morning on Come and See.